My next guest is going to be making his PFL debut this Friday. It is Chandler Cole back here on the program. Chandler, how's it going, man?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Doing very well, but I'm not fighting on short notice this Friday, man. Congratulations. When did you find out about the news that you'd be fighting for PFL?
Week and a half. That's all I heard.
Oh, gotcha. So you found out about a week and a half ago, so that's good. Was this something you were expecting? Because I know, I'm sure the UFC, there might have been interest there. What were there other suitors, I imagine, for your services?
No one had mentioned anything to me about any other fights. I'd already signed a contract to fight again for a showcase. Like, I was just trying to stay active. I was supposed to fight Sean Asher. I was just trying to find tough fights, and Jason House, my management, they messaged me and asked me if I'd be interested in, being an alternate for the PFL tournament. And I told them, I was like, absolutely. Like, that's no question. You should have told them yes. Like, and then just told me when I needed to fly up there. So now I'm here in New Jersey. I'm in the hotel. They have really good protocols as far as with COVID-19 and stuff. And dude, I'm just living the life right now. This is awesome.
That's cool. So you must have known before the news came out, right? So how tough was that? I guess, probably close family members knew, obviously, because you weren't there, because you have to quarantine. But how tough was it kind of keeping it a secret before the news came official?
Hard, because, I love talking.
Yeah.
I love talking. So it was actually really hard. Of course, the mother of my kid, I told her just because, we kind of wanted to share that with my daughter and stuff. And then I told my mom and my dad and my brothers and sisters and stuff. But, it was hard, man. It was super hard because, I'm that guy that loves the social media interaction. And I wanted my fans to know, I wanted them to know, hey, guys, guess what? But they told me just don't announce it yet until they done a press release. And, that's actually how I found out I had a fight.
Yeah, I was going to say it's pretty incredible to see you get this opportunity here, but not surprising, man. We've been doing interviews for a while. We knew that a big show call would come up here pretty soon. Is it a bit of vindication on your end, just knowing that you're on the radar of some of these bigger promotions that want to give you an opportunity like this? Because I know you've been working really hard to get to like a big opportunity like this.
Absolutely. I'm just super thankful. The last couple of months we've chatted a lot, and I know I've told you about just the hard times that I've went through, and just to look back and just think a year ago I wanted to quit. A year ago I didn't even want to fight no more, and I was sitting in a hotel room with one of the biggest MMA companies in the world, and they found me. So I'm super stoked, super blessed, and I just want to I want to thank Jason for making this happen, and thanking Ray for giving me the opportunity.
Yeah, it's going to be really great. Let's talk about your opponent here. 17-4 record. You're getting an experienced vet in this one. What do you know about him? How do you feel like you match up against him here?
I feel like he's going to be longer, of course. It's one of those things, man. I feel like I'm going to have to just fight my fight. He's definitely he's tough. He's definitely tough. But like I said, short notice means that I just got to go out there and fight how I fight. I just got to stay confident. I got to just move forward and just close the gaps, and don't be lazy. That's the key to winning this fight, is just don't be lazy. When I start to be lazy, that's how I lose. So as long as I just move forward, stay moving the entire time, wrestle when I can, strike when I can, that's how this fight game works anyways.
What type of camp have you had leading into this? I know you're training all the time, but it's different, obviously, when you have a fight book. So I imagine it's not like you're just coming off the couch and taking this fight. I know you've been training.
I've been training, but I've actually just been working on technique, so just making myself a better fighter. So we really didn't get to train for him at all, because like I said, 2 weeks out, a week and a half out, and then I found out Friday that this past Friday I was fighting him and flew out Sunday.
Wow!
So I haven't got to really train for him. But like I said, you just train to be the best fighter you can be. You know your strengths, you know your weaknesses. You know what. Don't forget what brought you to the dance, and you just got to fight your fight. So I'm just gonna stay to what I know and just keep working hard.
And is there anyone down there with you during quarantine? Because I know that's a tough ask, someone to go quarantine with you that long. At least it wasn't at the beginning of the season where it was 17 days. So I think it's only 12 this time around, right?
where I'm short notice, and they brought me down on Sunday. Yesterday I flew down. My test came back negative today, which is really good. Nobody got to come down with me because my coaches, of course, they have real jobs, and they had to stay loyal to them. If possibly, he could have come down Wednesday, but I don't think that he can. And no, I don't have no one down with me. It'll be me, but it's okay. This is what I do. I'm not scared of hard work. That's where a lot of athletes they fail at, is they need a coach kicking them in the butt. Definitely, my coach definitely works me, but I've gotten to the part of my career where I'm not scared of hard work. I will go into the gym, and the only person I don't care about the guy who's beside me. I care about me, and I will outwork myself. I will tell myself I'm going to beat myself. I'm going to be better than I was yesterday. So as far as like my coaches not being down here, of course I wish they were. This is just because the moment that's something I want to share with all of them. But as far as just getting the work in, like I know it'll get done.
And how much are you drawing from that experience you went through over the last year of everything you've been through, man? We talked about it in the last couple of interviews. You know, you've been through a lot, and how much are you kind of feeling like the fighter you are now is much more prepared for something like this than maybe the fighter a year ago that wanted to step away and was frustrated?
Definitely. Mentally, physically, emotionally, just everything. It's like last time, I haven't talked to you since my last fight, but I won, but I almost broke down crying. I did cry in the back because I was so angry because the way the fight got stopped. And it's like, those people are sore losers, but when you're a sore winner because you didn't get to, you didn't get the finish you wanted, or you didn't get to, I don't know. It's just before I'd have just been like, yeah, I got a belt. Yeah, it ain't about that anymore. This is my therapy. So Friday I have another session. So I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So who is going to be in your corner? Have you figured that out yet?
Yeah, my coach is flying down day of the fight.
Right, because you have the option. They can either quarantine with you for the quarantine, or they can come out like the day before, or like the day of, right? So, okay, that makes sense. So that I was just worried. I'm glad you didn't have to pull someone from the hotel to go corner you, right? So
no, absolutely. I got him and Casey Oxenine.
Oh, Casey is making it. Awesome. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and he's the promoter for Showcase, but
of course.
He definitely looks after all of his fighters.
Yeah.
If Conway Bougeri was fighting and needed a corner, Casey needed a corner. I'm like, he is definitely he has tight relations with his fighters, so super thankful for that, and I'm excited he gets to come experience this with us as well.
Yeah, no, that's really great as well. What are you doing during the quarantine? I'm doing some push-ups, or like what can you do really, like other than watch TV?
They have fitness centers here. So
okay.
This morning I had to wait until quarantine was over, but I actually scheduled a training session for later in their Fuji room, and it's like bags and mats and everything.
Nice.
I'll just go in there. I'll before the session even starts. I'm a wrestling coach, so I know how to develop a 2-hour workout that I know is going to be a barn burner. So before I even go in there, I'll come up with like a circuit or something, and I just tell myself, you're going to finish this. Like, you're not leaving this room until you finish this. So I already have in my head what I need to do, what I want to do as far as training goes tonight, as far as like sweating, getting really good work in. I'll get good work in tonight, and then in the morning I'll go for a run, train again tomorrow. Next morning go for a run, train again tomorrow. And they just check my weight, and I'm all weight. So now it's just about, just feeling good, just being confident in myself and getting the most out of this experience.
Awesome. How's this fight playing out on Friday?
Always the same thing, James. Kill or be killed. I live by that motto, and I'm gonna stick by that until the day I retire. Kill or be killed. Short notice, and I don't go out there trying to butter up to the judges and get them to pick which man put on a better show. I try to take heads home with me. So. Kill or be killed. I got my hands full as far as like skill level, experience level, but it's exactly what I've been praying for and exactly what I've been asking for. So why be worried now that God's blessed me with this type of opportunity? Like I asked for it and that's what I got. So I'm excited, thankful, super grateful, and just I'm ready to ride this roller coaster all the way to the end, baby.
I imagine this is just a one-fight deal, right? With the fact you have this, or is it multi-fights? Like you'll have an opportunity to compete for them like later this year. What's the latest on that?
We'll see. If if of course a first round finish gets you 6 points,
right?
That's some points. I would imagine that if I win against Delija, I think that's his last name. He's one of the top dogs. He's one of the top fighters. So it's not like I'm fighting like another alternate. So if I beat him, I would say that this would open the door for me.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of what happens, I plan on fighting more this year. This ain't it. I plan on fighting more. I just want to keep fighting. It's just something I love to do. I love to have a fight scheduled, a contract signed. I know money's going in my pocket. I know I'm going to be able to feed my daughter, and I get to fight. I just love it. I love that thought. I fell away from that feeling and for a couple of years, and now it's just so exciting. I fought a month ago. Tomorrow, and now I'm here. I'm sitting in a hotel in New Jersey. I've never been to New Jersey. I'm looking out my window, looking at the ocean. I'm like, what? It's so surreal, and I'm super thankful.
Now, so it's an alternate bout, right? Meaning like there has to be an injury within the season for you to get in the running for $1 million. Is that correct?
Absolutely. I forgot who backed out. I actually think that it's funny because I was looking at the matchups, and because they told me, come up, you just gotta make weight, and you're an alternate in case something happens. Well, when I got an MMA Junkie, it said Chandler Cole will face Ante Delija, and I was like, huh? I was like, no one told me. So like I said, I guess that's just how it works. They found out last week that his opponent, but when I was looking at the matchups, his opponent and him, I was like, these two guys I could fight on short notice. Like these guys are like guys I could see me like. And it's crazy because now I am. Yeah, so the guy that he was fighting, I think he was from Germany, real stocky dude. I can't think of his name, but I guess he got hurt or didn't get medically cleared or whatever. So I wouldn't pray downfall on nobody. I'm just here if something happened, and something happened. So everything works out for a reason. I'm just thankful.
This is going to be my last question. It's kind of a two-parter. Has it sort of crossed your mind that, and I know it's a long road ahead, but that you could potentially win $1 million and you could potentially fight like someone like Verdum, like just, a couple, there's so many possibilities. Is that must have crossed your mind on both those fronts, those two huge things of, fighting these top fighters and then also having the opportunity to forget about making a paycheck, winning $1 million. That's not something everyone can do.
Yeah, I thought about it, man. It would definitely be. It's crazy you say that because I was talking to my buddy right before I left, and he was like, "Dude, you know what you would do with $1 million?" And I probably shouldn't say how much I'm making this fight.
Yeah, no worries.
It's the most I've ever seen like at once.
Okay.
So he said, "You know what you're doing with $1 million?" I said, "Dude, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with what I'm getting. Like what I'm getting."
Right? Yeah.
I was like, I'm just a small town guy, man. I'm just a small town guy, and I just wanna. If I don't take if nobody takes anything away from this, just not only in Southwest Virginia but anywhere in the world, man, the sky's the limit. If you ask anybody I went to school with, no one's seen this. Nobody's seen this. No one thought this was gonna happen, but I'm here, and I'm fighting on ESPN Plus. Like, you can do anything you set your mind to. Anything. It's everything's mental. Even the physical part is mental. You just got to put your body through it. And if anyone's a walking testimony, I am. And just dream big. Don't ever take no for an answer, and always be reaching for something new. And that's what I've done in the last year. And now I'm here. A year ago I wanted to quit. Now I'm here. A year ago I didn't know what I was going to do with life. Now I'm here. A year ago I was struggling paying my bills. Now I'm here. I just super thankful. A year ago I lost my family, and I didn't think I was ever going to rebuild that. Now I got the best relationship with my daughter I could ever ask for. So, just, dude, I don't.
I know your speech. It is pretty cool the way life can work out, right? So there you go, and it's great to see, man. That's awesome, Chandler. Thanks so much for doing this, man. So glad we got to link up before this big fight. Anyone you want to thank? Any sponsors? Any social media? Anything like that? I'll give you the last word.
I want to thank all my sponsors. I'm not going to name them all because I know I'll forget one. I just want to thank all my sponsors and all the people back home who's supported me through this journey, and just that little beautiful blue-eyed girl back home who literally, like, when I wake up every morning, I can't wait to talk to her, and I know that, like, I'm just trying to make her proud, man. I'm just trying to make her proud. So if I really want to just thank her. She'll never know the impact that she has in my life, and she doesn't even know it. Like, she's just so little, so precious. Like, she has no idea what kind of role she plays.